Good morning, you guys. Good morning. Listen, I just have to tell you, I think for as long as I have been doing Facebook Lives, which is a long time now, as soon as I hit the go live button, something just ignites on the inside of me, or like right before, as I'm about to push it, it's like I feel this radiant joy just begin to bubble up out of me, out of my spirit, and it's like I can hardly contain it. It's so much joy when I do these Facebook Lives. So I just wanted to tell you really quick that I felt like this happened not long after I had gone to sleep. I went to sleep probably around midnight. It was probably around midnight when I finally fell asleep. And I didn't look at my clock, but it was probably, I would guess, maybe 1 o'clock in the morning or so. I woke up out of a deep sleep, and I had a song that was playing in my head, and it was like a variation. It was different. Some of the words had been changed from the actual song, but I recognized the tune, and it was, I don't know if you know the song. It says, Jesus never fails. Jesus never fails. You might as well get thee behind me, Satan. You cannot prevail, because Jesus never fails. So that was the song, except the words were different at the beginning of it. It said, cheaters never win. Cheaters never win. You might as well get thee behind me, Satan. You cannot prevail, because Jesus never fails. Isn't that great? It's kind of humorous, but I know that it was the Lord. And so then I closed my eyes again, and as soon as I closed my eyes, I had an experience like I've never had before. I saw in the spirit what I only know. The only way I know to describe what I saw is to say that it was a demon. I know that it was demonic. I believe it was a demon, but I've never seen a demon in the spirit. I've only ever seen dark figures or shadows. I've never seen anything demonic with any level of detail or clarity. So anyway, what I saw as I closed my eyes, like as soon as I closed my eyes, I saw this demon like rush towards me, and kind of coming up and towards me, and it was almost all head, with this little scrawny trailing nondescript body trailing behind it. It was like, I want to say like ash gray, and the face was not human, but almost human looking, but it looked miserable. Like, really, the word that comes to my mind when I try to describe the look on this demon's face, it looked miserable. Didn't scare me at all, and I didn't think it just looked miserable. And so when I saw it coming towards me, I just, Ted was asleep, so I couldn't sing that song out loud. But I just under my breath, just in a whisper, I mouthed the words to that song, and then I went back to sleep. But anyway, I just had to share that with you. I just thought that was very encouraging, and it is absolutely true that though it may seem that the cheaters have won, cheaters never win, not in the end. And when it comes to the kingdom of God, and who's going to come out on top, Jesus never fails. And these cheaters that we see gloating and thinking that they have that they've won, they are going to discover that cheaters never win and that Jesus never fails. And if you are a child of God and you've been struggling with doubt and skepticism about all these prophetic words, and maybe almost growing weary and cynical about all these words that people keep giving, that that justice is coming and our nation, America, will not be lost. And if you find yourself in that place today, then let this assure you that cheaters never win, and that Jesus never fails. And it may look bad right now, but the game is not over. The war was won 2,000 years ago, but in the unfolding of this victory that we are enforcing in our time, Christ's victory that he won against the enemy 2,000 years ago when he crushed Satan's head under his heel, we're enforcing his victory now in real time. And that victory is unfolding, and it's entirely too slow for some of you, but I promise you that you're going to see that Jesus never fails, and the cheaters are not going to win. They're not going to win. All right. I love you guys. Have a wonderful Friday. Have a wonderful Friday. Thank you for loving me in spite of the fact that I get on here all the time looking like this, like terrible. If I only ever did these Facebook Lives when I'm camera ready, I would almost never do these Facebook Lives. So I just do them anyway because it's not about me. But I appreciate that you guys, and I am trusting that you're not judging me in your heart. All right. I love you guys. Bye-bye.